Dead Island 2, Dying Light 2, both games that are never gonna come out, or at least so we thought until recently. I'd argue that one of the best zombie games to ever come out is Dying Light, and I'd argue one of the biggest zombie franchises ever is Dead Island. We've been promised a sequel to both of those games, yet we haven't gotten them yet. We got some good news and we got some bad news. We're gonna go with the bad news first. Dead Island is in development, which is good, but they've been saying that for 7 years. I mean, people have had entire families by the time Dead Island was announced. Still, to this day, we don't have a set release date. And no one knows why. Well, actually, that's cap. We do know. So first, Dead Island was in development by the people who were making Dying Light, Techland. They stopped making it to go work on Dying Light, a better game. And they gave it to a company called Jaeger Studios. Jaeger Studios worked on the game for a couple years, got that short development out. They made a video if you guys want to go check that out. They dropped the project. I don't know why. They gave it to Dam Buster Studios in 2019. That's where we are now. We don't know anything. Dam Buster Studios is apparently still in development of the game, but you know, it's been 3 years and we don't know where any reveals are or any trailers or any release dates, so that's just unfortunate. Rip Dead Island, bro. I had a tough soundtrack. So Dead Island is a big to be decided. Okay, that's the bad news. That's the bad news. Now the good news. Dying Light is coming soon. In fact, it's coming in 2021. So the reason Dying Light 2 also took so long, because it was supposed to come out in like 2019, but you know, it didn't. Apparently Techland, the company that develops Dying Light 2, is the most toxic gaming development environment you can possibly be in. Over 25 employees made formal complaints to the management of the company saying that they were being treated terribly, harassment by the CEOs, all types of terrible things, and they completely just left the company. In fact, one of the writers actually was accused of sexual harassment. That's even though I laughed, it's not a joke. This is very serious. So the main writer for the game also left, along with many of the developers, and the direction of the game was just very, very, very unclear. The developers actually recently released a video where in person they all stood around and talked about how the development is continuing. They've been through a lot of hardships, but it's coming. They actually were kind enough to show us 30 seconds of gameplay, of new gameplay that we haven't seen before of Dying Light 2, which also looks dope. The game looks similar to how it did before. Dying Light 1 was a massively successful zombie game. Like, it had so many sales. It still has players to this day, like 6 years after release. It is a little bit scary that they're talking about the game being switched up so much and the direction being unclear, because that shows when you're playing the game. It might not show from the very beginning, but as you progress into the late game, it shows if the direction and idea wasn't there from the start. So there you have it. Dying Light 2 is coming this year. Dead Island 2, on the other hand, probably never. The new Dead Island 2 trailer could be the most hyped trailer of all time, the biggest comeback ever. Other than that, guys, that's all you need to know to stay up to date on these two games. If you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
It do not matter. I'm driving that cat.